assume, I would say that it was probably too much. Hey, welcome to another episode of Supadupa. It's your boy Papi Vazquez. Vasquez, maybe? Sorry, I didn't fix my mic before I started. But it's alright, we're gonna keep it going. Guys, there's a new song, and my boy Jungkook is on it. It's Kid LAROI, Jungkook, and Central C. I'm sorry, Central C, you're the only one I haven't heard of, so I'm excited to hear what you got. I'm excited to hear this song because, you know, Kid LAROI's got some hits. I was actually put on to Kid LAROI before, you know, he had that big hit. I had listened to some of his songs before, so I knew the kid was talented. I think he's from Australia or New Zealand. He's from somewhere else. And I know that he used to rap a lot more, right? Maybe he still raps. I don't know. I haven't listened to any of his new album releases, but I know he has a lot of talent, Kid LAROI, and you know, I think the charts show that. And Jungkook, you know, Jungkook is Jungkook. We all know who Jungkook is, and you know, so like I said, Central C. I'm looking to you know, really get to know you, but not too much. That's the name of the song. I'm a little clever. But guys, have you heard the song? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think, because you're going to hear what I think. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Please. I would really appreciate that. Help my channel grow. You can be on the ground floor. You can help me get to the top of the mountain. Please let me know. Turn on closed captioning. Guys, Kid LAROI, Jungkook, and Central C. Too much. Let's go. Hey.
If we had the chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much? Was it too much?
Was it too much? Hey.
Was it too much? So tell me what got in the way and how I thought it was good. Then it changed.
All right. So my boy Jungkook set the mood. All right, he definitely set the mood. Was it too much? He's asking, was it too much? It looks like maybe talking about relationships, but you know, stay till the end of this video because I do check out the lyrics. We're gonna do a deep dive in the lyrics, but Kid LAROI's looking older. I haven't seen him in a minute. I know when he came out, he was kind of young. He's looking a little bit older, but so far, I like the bass whenever it came into the verse when my boy Kid LAROI started singing. So let's get back into it.
And I'm saying I'm sorry again. Oh, I can never get out of my way. It's a story of what drones replace. It's a lot that you do is complain. You keep on throwing it back in my face, and then you're telling me I need some space. So I'm laying in my bed, tripped up the shoes now. I'll be dead before I'm without you now. Realizing I'm addicted to you now. Crying in, baby, relax and cool down. What you saying? Hit me back, what's the
This scene right here is beautiful. The contrast, the red with the silhouettes, but then you got the blue off of Kid LAROI. So I'm really liking the visuals of this. You know, all the magazines with them on there. This is dope. The dope. I like the color sequences. Hey.
If we had the chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much? Was it too much? Now you calling your friends cause I'm gone again. When I'm back,
look at that, man.
Was it too much?
Yo, the colors that the director picked are is a beautiful, just like on the video itself is so beautiful. He seems to be picking these solid colors and adding silhouettes and having our celebrities, superstars being in the center. I like the color palette that they're using. It's very nice.
Was it too much? Was it too much? Am I doing too much? Do you understand my slang and get my sense of humor? When your
Hey.
girlfriends tell you I've been fucking around, would you believe me if I told you that they're lying and that's just a rumor? Send you my personal driver, man, this ain't just a Uber. You know it's serious when you stay at mine and bring a toothbrush. Is in your bag or some makeup removers. You know I'm hardly on my own cause I stay with the shooters. She call me daddy, she got issues, I am not a father. Hop off the boat and take the jet, leave the yacht at the harbour. She injecting with a Zempic trying to stop her hunger. I went before you came so I could fuck you longer. S650 chauffeur, just type your address in. Pack your bag and we can board the next flight, we could check in. Make sure you check that you ain't forgot your antidepressants before I fly you out again and you made me regret it.
Hey, all right. So Central C. Okay, maybe the reason I hadn't heard of him, he definitely is from somewhere overseas. I'm not the best with accents, so I'm gonna say maybe UK. Knowing that my boy Kid LAROI is from either, I remember correctly, it was like New Zealand or Australia or something. I don't remember, but it seemed like a place like that. So maybe it's from where he's at. You know, he's putting his boys on possibly. But I like the sound. You know, like I think it's the accent that does it for me. You know, it's like the way that they use their English, you know, because obviously they use it slightly different than us here in America. So, you know, that was dope. That was dope. It's cool listening to that.
Shot down, almost crashed, cause I'm looking at your tears back and forth, and you're mad about shit I never said. Double test, no reply, but I'm knowing that you read it. What you saying? Hit me back, what's the move now? In my brain, no one else is just shoot now. Let me love you the way that I do now. I never knew how. If we had the chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it?
I feel like they weren't in the same place because whenever you see them in 3, it doesn't look like it's the same. But I could be wrong. Let me know if y'all know.
Was it too much? Was it too much? Now you're calling your friends cause I'm gone again. When I'm back around, would you do it again? Was it too much? Was it too much?
That one they were probably there together. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Hey. Boy looking like a ninja. That's either a cigarette burner or a bullet hole. She's coming for you, boy. It was a hit. It's a hit. It's not too much. The song is not too much. Maybe what old girl went through, maybe that is too much. You know, maybe we need you know, a response from whoever the lady is, or maybe the 3 ladies, you know, because we had 3 gentlemen on here. But the beat was dope. The beat was dope. Sounds like a hit. Sounds like a song for the winter, right? Because, you know, it's cuffing season, you know? And so maybe he's trying to say, hey, you know what? It's about to get cold. You know, I need somebody to snuggle up with. Let's just, you know, let bygones be bygones. Let's get back together. And, you know, was it too much? I'm sorry. Sorry. Stop playing. You know, I feel like that's kind of what they're saying is like, hey, boo, come back to your boy. But another thing we do here, like I said, we read the lyrics. So let me pull them up. All right, so my boy Jungkook starts it off with, if we had a chance and the time to spend, would you do it again? Would you do it again? Was it too much? Yeah, yeah. Was it too much? Hey, Now you're calling your friends because I'm gone again. When I'm back around, would you do it again? Was it too much? Hey, was it too much? And so it's like, hey, look, if we had time, and like I say, winter's coming, it's right about that time of the season, you know, would you do it again? You know, because I might, you know, he's like asking because he doesn't want to be like, hey, girl, I miss you, girl, come on. It's kind of like a player way of saying like, hey, you know, come on, stop playing. Let's just chill out again, you know? But he's asking, was it too much? He's testing the waters, you know? Because if she's like, man, forget you, then he's like, well, girl, forget you. I didn't want to be with you anyways. That's how I feel like he's setting himself up. He's like, you know, you're calling your friends because I'm gone. And you know, y'all be going out there, you know, and y'all be like wilding out. Y'all be hot girl summer, you know, whenever I'm not around. But when I'm around, would you do it again? Are you going to call him? So Kid LAROI says, so tell me, what got in the way and how I thought it was good that it changed. I'm saying I'm sorry again. Oh, I could never get out of my way. Hit the store and your wardrobe replace. And still all that you do is complain. You keep on throwing it back in my face. And now you're telling me I need some space. So he's like, hey girl, you know what got in the way? What happened with us? What happened with us? He says like, look, I'm sorry. It was me probably, right? I'm sorry. He's like, you know how I do, I be getting in my way and stuff, And he's all like, but I took you out. And I was like, look, I'm sorry. Let me buy you some new clothes. Let me get you looking different, but you're still complaining. You ain't letting it go, right? You just keep bringing up old shit. And now you're gonna tell me you need some space after I bought you some new clothes? I can't take it back. How am I gonna look like being Kid LAROI with returns? So I feel like he feels played. I feel like, and so then pre-chorus says, so I'm laying in my bed, tripped off the shrooms now. I'll be dead before I'm without you now. Realizing I'm addicted to you now. Come right here, baby, relax and cool down. What you saying? Hit me back? What's the move now? In my brain, no one else, it's just you now. Let me love you the way that I do now. I never knew how. So first of all, my boy's he's under the influence of the shrooms, right? So he ain't in his right mind, right? He's like, I'm talking to you, but you're like moving and you're not moving, right? Maybe you're not even talking, right? And I'm hearing things. He's like, but I can't live without you, girl. I'm like legit addicted to you because when you're gone, I be tweaking. And he's like, just come here, sit down. Let's relax. Let's talk a little bit, right? That's what he's saying. He's like, so you saying hit me back, So what you saying? Hit me back? What's the move now? What are you doing here? Did you just come get some new clothes? My brain, like, it's just you in here. I don't think about nobody else but you. I try to love you, but maybe I don't know how to love. Kid LAROI sad. That's what he's saying. And so then Jungkook comes back with the chorus, right? And Central C, he's saying, am I doing too much? Do you understand my slang and get my sense of humor? Yo, I got this weird accent. I was gonna go for it, but you know what? Like I backed off, right? Okay. So he's like, I got this weird, it's not a weird accent. It's just I'm from a different place of the world than you are. Do you not even get it? Like maybe we're from a different area type thing, When your girlfriends told you I've been fucking around, would you believe me if I told you they were lying and that's just a rumor? It's like, they be saying stuff in these streets, but me, I ain't with it. I ain't from the streets. I ain't for the streets. He seems like he's from the streets, because he's talking about shooters here in a minute. Send my personal driver, man. This ain't just an Uber. Hey, this ain't Uber. I hired this guy. He's on the payroll. And it's serious when you stay at mine and bring a toothbrush. Yeah. Because your breath be stinking. I'm just kidding. Yeah, when you have a toothbrush for your lady friend, it's serious. It's serious. Extra panties in your bag and some makeup removers. Stay fresh. I know you're trying to stay fresh. I'm hardly on my own because I stay with a shooter. My boy's back there. The shooter's always there, right? She called me daddy. She got issues. I am not her father. I had to tell people because, she's walking around. She's back there saying daddy this, daddy that. And they keep telling me, oh my God, you look so young and she's so old. And it's like, I'm not her real father. I'm just her daddy, but not her father, Hop off the boat into a jet, leave the yacht at the harbor. Cause I got it like that. She injecting with Ozempic, trying to stop her hunger. Your boy, I'm not gonna pretend I know everything in the world. So let me see. I'm gonna do this live right now. Ozempic, known organic generally as semaglutide, is approved, used for adults with type 2 diabetes. It's to lower sugar and helping the pancreas. Okay. Oh, so they use it for weight loss. Okay. So some people be using it for weight loss. Okay. Okay. So he's saying she's, oh, it's like a hunger suppressant. Oh, okay. Huh. I wanked before you came, so oh. All right. Well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, I mean, that's a move, right? That's a move in the playbook. Okay. Good job, my guy. Good job. Okay, but maybe you don't let her know. Don't like, is that something you want to know? Maybe not. S650 chauffeur driven. That just type your address in. It's like just put it in. Just put it in there. He'll take you back home. Pack your bags and we can board the next flight. We can check in. Make sure you check that you ain't forgot your antidepressants before I fly you out again and you make me regret it. You be acting up when you're not on your medications, right? So, make sure when you pack your bags, you got your pills, because you know what? Like if you start tripping, it's a long trip back home, because and I don't even know where they're going. I would assume if you need a plane, it's gonna be a long trip. Okay, so that's what Mr. Central C said. It's that time, pour it up. Let's take one into the head, top down, almost crash because I'm looking at your text. You see, maybe you shouldn't be pouring up, looking at text. Taking one to the head, don't do that. Don't do that. Back and forth, and you mad about shit I never said. Okay, that one hit hard because it's like, sometimes you be arguing with your girl and you're like, I didn't even say that. I didn't say that. You that's what you heard. Like you're just jumping to conclusions. And it goes both ways. Guys be tripping too. Double text, no reply, but I'm knowing that you read it. I know you left me on red. What you saying? Hit me back. What's the move now? He keeps asking, what's the move? It's up to you. I've left the ball on your court. I checked it. You need to check it back. You know what I'm saying? In my brain, no one else. Okay, then he repeats that. I don't know how to love. That's my boy's problem. He's like, hey girl, I just don't know how to love. And then Jungkook repeats it, and then they just ask, was it too much? Was it too much? I would assume, all right, if I had to assume, and you know what they say about assuming, you make an ass of you and me. If I had to assume, I would say that it was probably too much. Maybe just a little bit though, because I gotta have my boys back too. But probably too much. Now, would she do it again? I don't know, because some people be toxic, and it sounds like my boy, like you're a little toxic, right? If you got the money, does it? Okay, so that's maybe I have never had the money. Maybe your boy's broke boy, but if you and your boy were upset with each other and everything, he's like, hey girl, I'm sorry. Let's go buy you a new wardrobe. Throw all this shit away. I'm getting you new clothes. Does it make you feel better? I don't know. Have you ever gone through that? Has anybody ever bought you and does it have to be the whole wardrobe? Like maybe buy you like a new Donald Duck shirt, because it's your favorite character. Would you be like, it's okay. You said those things. Let's make up. Maybe. I don't know. It seems like it definitely was a little too much. Maybe a tad bit too much. Maybe too much information with Central C, talking about his moves, and his secrets. Maybe something should be left secret, Central C. Maybe keep that in mind. So we got Jungkook saying, hey, would you do it again? And out of all of them, I feel like Jungkook would probably be the less toxic because, he just had the chorus. He didn't get a chance to open up. Kid LAROI, though, a little bit more toxic, but he's trying to say, I don't know how to love. So, I'm sorry, I'm learning. Teach me. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. That's what he's saying. Central C is saying, hey, look, I'm going to buy you, I'm going to take you different places. Just bring your pills and stop tripping and we'll be good. And, I'm going to try to last all night, That's what. But guys, what do y'all think about the song? I think overall the song was pretty cool. Is it gonna be like a top hit? Maybe. Crack the Billboard 100? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it was that great. It was a good song though. It was a good listen. Right? But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Guys, if you're new to the channel, if you ain't know, now you know. I do end with a quote of the day. All right, so our quote of the day is Wiz Khalifa from Cushion Wisdom, which I think is the website, says, "Be who you are and let everyone love that person." It's that simple. It's that simple. Just be who you are. Now that does not mean like be an a-hole, right? Like be like, I think sometimes we act like assholes and we act like bitches and shit like that because I think that we're just putting up a defense mechanism so people don't know who we really are. And you know, I think that if you can be vulnerable enough to just be like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I dislike, this is what I like, these are some of my negatives, this is how you can take advantage of me because I'm not a perfect person. You know, that's that vulnerability. I think that, you know, people will tend to fall in love with you and then like treat you good because you were vulnerable that way, you know? Like I always open up about my vulnerabilities, you know, and you know, I don't know how it's worked for other people, but I know that, you know, I've maintained some pretty good relationships, even though I might not always like hit people up and sometimes I be ghosting, you know, because I do stay to myself quite a bit. But whenever I do pick up on those relationships again, you know, it's always good times. So, you know, just allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable. And if you can't be vulnerable around certain people, then maybe that's a sign that you shouldn't be around those people. And you know what? Sometimes they're old friends. Sometimes they're family, you know? But just because, I mean, family is always going to be family. So if you have to put distance in between you and them, or maybe you have to separate yourself a little bit, it does not mean that it's a bad thing. You know, sometimes in order to maintain these relationships, you do have to have that distance. So, you know, be yourself, allow yourself to be vulnerable, be around those people who won't take advantage of that vulnerability. And, you know, next thing you know, I think you'll probably be happier. That's how I take that quote. Please let me know how you guys take that quote. Guys, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Remember, be cool, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.